Hey guys, Jen with Astro T talking about an electional chart for a vacation. So this was for our vacation, actually. You see, it came out pretty good if you look in the background. So this was for Friday the 28th, and it was really hard getting a good chart revolving around our work schedules, but the choice was either Friday night or Saturday morning, and this is the chart I came up with. So being what little we had to work with because of time frame, that is the best I came up with. So you want to check first the ruler of the ascendant, which was Jupiter. So that is our major benefic in a day chart. So I thought that was a really good one. Plus, it is about travel, so heck, that was pretty good too. So Jupiter in this chart, you'll see, is on the 7th, so on an angle with only good aspects. So it's on one of the angles with good aspects, trining Pluto and the south node, and sextile the north node. So really positive aspects. You want to keep the bad aspects away from the north node or the south node, really. The sun and Venus are in the 8th, but they are above the horizon, so that's positive. The problem is that that moon, so you see that moon is square to the sun and Venus. So you always want to look at the moon in these charts, and you want to have that be positive, but there was nothing I could do in any of the charts I was running to get that to look good. So, and that is the problem. There always is going to be something. And the moon is below the horizon. The moon is the querent of what you want, and that is the trip itself, and so is the ruler of the ascendant. So it is in the 5th house of fun, but because of the square to Venus and the sun, you know, I thought, okay, this could be some moodiness, this could be so, and that is a feminine sign, and it is about feminine areas, and yes, that ended up being the problem. So that was early in, so that is good and done. So it could be dissatisfaction and intense feelings. Didn't have any of that. Everything's been really positive so far. We did have some inclement weather, so you'll see that there was Saturn in the 4th house. So back at home, there was really bad weather at home. The bad thunderstorms, but we're away from that. So sticking your malefics in those houses is always a good thing. You want to stick those in kind of the houses that aren't really relevant to what's going on. So kind of left that back at home. So that was nice, that really bad weather. And we have gotten pretty lucky. So this is, you know, I wanted to wait to see how that moon played out before I came to you guys and gave the video. So it ended up, yeah, some woman things came up. That kind of sucked, but you know what? Over and done with. And now look at this beautiful weather that we have here. If you look, this is for a trip. So you look at the 3rd house and the 9th house axis. That is all about travel. Aquarius is the 3rd house ruler. Saturn is on the 4th in that angle, so that is a malefic, but only good aspects going to Mercury, Venus, trine Saturn, and Mars. So Mars, the other malefic, does have some really good aspects to that as well. So you want to really beef up your malefics, and you want to keep your benefics in really good houses. So I don't see this as majorly negative. That moon was our only issue. Everything else looked really good, and so far so good on this trip. The major malefic in the day chart is Mars. That is in detriment in Taurus, but is making only positive aspects to Saturn and Venus, both sextiles. So you really got to take the good with the bad. The other charts I was coming up with of the different times we were leaving was putting Scorpio on the ascendant, which I really didn't want to have Mars as my my chart ruler. And since we couldn't switch days or weeks, we had to really just only work with moving the ascendant to its most beneficial area. And I thought Sag, the sign of travel, was really the best place to have it. The benefic ruler, Mars, was really the only issue. So this is the outcome. So I think it's pretty good. We're on the boat right now, and it's actually pretty nice. So I think that chart was really good. And of course, always recommend Choices and Inception by Ben Dykes. Read that book and get to know your electional charts. Talk to you soon. Bye.